Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to go over two important fields on the product object that control when and how a user can configure a product bundle. These two fields are configuration type and configuration event. As a quick reminder, product bundles are just a group of products that are sold together. With that being said, from the homepage of my CPQ test org, I'm going to navigate to the products object. From here, I'm going to click on 13-inch laptop. As you can see, there's a Salesforce CPQ configuration section, and underneath that section, there's a configuration type and a configuration event field. For this 13-inch laptop, the configuration type is set to allowed, and the configuration event is set to always. So what does this actually mean? I've created this slide with information I found on a trailhead module called Configurable Bundles in Salesforce CPQ. I highly recommend that you go through that module at some point in your studies if you haven't already, and I'll link it in the description below. So as you can see, this table breaks down the various combinations of configuration type and configuration event, and also outlines what the user experience would be like for sales reps if they selected a product with one of these combinations. To the right of the table, there's a diagram that aligns with each of the rows combinations to help you better visualize each combination. For the first combination where configuration type is allowed and configuration event is always, after a user selects a product in the quote line editor, the user should be able to configure the product immediately after selection and also at any point after selection. This combination is ideal for product bundles that often need to be customized for each customer. So if we navigate back to Salesforce, you can see that the 13-inch laptop has the exact combination of the configuration type allow and the configuration event of always. So I'm going to quickly add this product to a quote to show you what happens in the quote line editor. So I'm just going to select a random quote. From here, I'm going to click on Edit Lines to open the quote line editor. I'm next going to click on Add Products. And then from the search products, I'm going to type in laptop and then select the 13-inch laptop. Click Select. So once we select the 13-inch laptop, you can see that we're prompted with the Configure Products page. If we go ahead and click Save, if we navigate to the quote line that's for the laptop, you can see with this wrench icon that we have the ability to reconfigure. If we click on this wrench, it brings us back to the Configure Products page. So that covers the first combination. I'm going to cancel out of this. So again, to recap, as you can see from the diagram on the right of the table, for the first combination, you see how it moves from product selection to configure products. And then after we save on the configure product screen, we have the ability to click on the wrench icon to go back from the edit quote screen to the configure product screen again. The next combination on our table is the configuration type allowed and the configuration event edit. For this combination, when a user selects a product, it will skip the configure products page initially when adding the product, but will give the user the ability to reconfigure the product from the edit quote screen if needed. This combination is ideal for product bundles that only occasionally need customization. So if we navigate back to Salesforce, I'm going to update our product record to reflect this combo. So I'm going to click on Edit. We're going to keep the configuration type on Allowed, but we're going to switch the configuration event to Edit and then click Save. We'll navigate back to a quote record and click Edit Lines. We're going to add products again. We're going to search for laptop again and select the 13-inch laptop. As you can see, this time it skipped the configure product page, but still allows us to reconfigure through the wrench icon on the edit quote page. So that covers that combination. I'm going to click cancel. So if we move on to the next combination, which is configuration type disabled, as I'm sure you can guess, this combination ensures that a user is never presented the configure products page when adding a product, along with not allowing a user to reconfigure as well. This combination is ideal for product bundles that should never be customized. So if I quickly navigate back to Salesforce, we're going to update the product record once again. This time I'm going to switch configuration type to disabled. And if you click on the configuration event dropdown, it only gives you none and always. I'm just going to keep it on none and click save. If we navigate back to a quote record, I'm going to add the laptop to the quote again, add products, So as you can see, after we click select, it completely skipped the configure products page. And there's also no wrench icon available on the quote line. So there's no way for a sales rep to be able to configure this product bundle. So the last combination we have on our table is configuration type allowed and configuration event add. This setting is rarely used because it only allows product configuration when the product is first added and does not allow for reconfiguration. As you can imagine, sales reps often need to make adjustments based on changes in customer needs or preferences, so there aren't too many good use cases for this combination. Nevertheless, I'll still demonstrate what happens in Salesforce. So from our product record, I'm going to click Edit. I'm going to change configuration type to allowed and the configuration event to add, and then click Save. We'll navigate back to a quote record. We'll click Edit Lines, Add Products, search for laptop, select our 13-inch laptop. You can see that we're not presented with the reconfigure wrench icon, so I'm going to cancel out. So those are the main combinations that I wanted to cover that I felt were important for the exam. One last thing I wanted to go over that wasn't on this table was the configuration type of required. The configuration type of required will ensure that a user has to configure a product and also gives users the ability to reconfigure as well. I'm not going to go through that because it's pretty self-explanatory. So that's all I have for this video. Understanding these combinations will be extremely important for preparing for the exam, especially since product bundle configuration makes up a sizable portion of the exam. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you all for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video.